Travel, miscommunication, and reworking of thoughts, ideas, and communication patterns. Cancer, this month has you reeling with new opportunities for your daily life involving your schedules and routines. What you need to know for October 2022 horoscope for Cancer. Hi and welcome. I'm Patricia Tate with willowgracemystic.com. We begin the month of October with Mercury controlling your travel and technology still stationed retrograde. Mercury stations retrograde about 3 or 4 times every year. And in 2022, we have 3 Mercury retrogrades. They all start in earth signs and end in air signs. This means that you may start by revisiting some concrete, practical aspects of your life, Mercury and Earth, to get to the root cause of these thinking and communication patterns, which are Mercury and air. If your work or daily routines haven't been working, perhaps there's a thinking pattern that's sabotaging your efforts. Or if you're resentful of your work associates or partners that they may not be carrying their load, perhaps there's a communication issue that needs to be addressed. This retrograde is from September 10th to October 2nd. The 2 weeks that follow will be a time of unraveling and adjusting to accommodate for new schedules or routines. So for ideas on Mercury Survival Guide, I have a link at the end of this video. On October 1st, Venus, the planet of your needs, your wants, your values, is in the very unifying sign of Libra. It will oppose the planet of abundance, Jupiter. Now, Jupiter is asking you to find a balance of what you want, what you desire, you crave, and to find ways to share your bounty with others. And for you, this is in your house of home, your mother, your father, your roots, your foundation, your past life. It's your home and what you perceive to be home and your family. Next, on October 6th, we have Mercury in the very grounded and detail-oriented sign of Virgo. It's in a harmonious aspect to Pluto. Pluto is the planet of transformation. It's in the sign of Capricorn, which is earth and ground. So for you, this is a time of clearly communicating what your needs are to build sustainably upon. Your mind is going to be focused and determined with the ability to hone a particular skill because Virgo is detail-oriented. Pluto wants transformation and Capricorn wants slow and steady, something that is sustainable. Next, on October 8th, we have the small but mighty planet of Pluto stationing direct. Now, Pluto symbolizes regeneration, transformation, and rebirth. It has been retrograde since April 29th, 2022, and is now ready to move forward again. So for you, Cancer, this is a time for you to look at things differently, to transform and evolve with a new outlook. Pluto stations retrograde about once a year for about 6 months. The main themes of this time period have been focused on reflection, to give you an opportunity to work hard, to embrace your fears. As it stations direct, reflect to fuel your growth. It's time to change. Cancer, take your time, become aware, make small adjustments so you can move forward. Then on October 9th, we have a beautiful fiery moon in Aries. Now, this is at the top of your chart. This is your career. This is your midheaven. This is your ambitions, your goals, your public life, what you are going to be known for. Full moons, they bring endings, closures, and a promise of fulfillment. This full moon brings Aries themes of confidence, being impulsive, and making bold actions. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It wants to initiate activity, to solve problems faster. So at this time, you may want to use a little caution, slow down, and not rush. Work at a pace that you're comfortable with and finish projects that you've started with work, public life, or goals and ambitions that you share with others that are below you and superiors. Next, on October 10th, it ushers in the planet of travel and communication, Mercury, into the air sign of Libra. Now here, Libra is a social butterfly. It wants to balance emotions and workflow. This is the perfect time for you, Cancer, to sign important documents or to travel with friends or partners. Libra is charming and friendly, and when combined with chatty Mercury, you're going to have a knack for knowing all the right things to say at the perfect time. For you, this is in your house of home, your family. You will be feeling connected and to your roots, your foundation. Then on October 11th, we have the sun in the very social sign of Libra. It's in a harmonious trine with the Sirius planet of Saturn in Aquarius. This means that you, Cancer, may take on more responsibility. You may be more serious and you may be more reserved. You need to set big goals for yourself that are realistic and achievable. You have what it takes to, at this time, to get the job done. Your long-term goals, they're well balanced. Then on October 17th, the sun, still in Libra, still focused on your home, representing your purpose, your drive, your family. It's going to trine the very driven planet of Mars. So while here your energy levels of self-confidence, it's going to be beautiful and balanced. This is the best time to achieve your needs and desires to reach your goals in all of your relationships, personal, professional, and family. You know what you want. You have the extra energy to go after it. And during this transit, your chances of getting it are greatly increased. Then on October 23rd, the sun, you, Cancer, representing your purpose and drive, moves into the deep waters of Scorpio. So Scorpio is mysterious and motivated by a need for emotional closeness, connection, and the truth. There's going to be a drive for you to succeed. And with Venus representing your relationships, is sociable. Scorpio being a fixed water sign, your passion and your intuition, it's going to be spot on and magnified. Scorpio is passionate and dives headfirst into love and craves meaningful and intense experiences. And so for you, this is in your your fifth house of creativity and sex and children and music and art and all projects that you want to start. It's what brings pleasure to you. Then on October 25th, we have a new moon in Scorpio and a solar south node eclipse. Now, for you, this has been going on back and forth in your 11th house of social circles and friends, and your fifth house of fun and creativity and children and music and art and things that you're wanting to start. It's been going back and forth repeatedly. So, eclipses. The most eventful times of the year usually coincide with eclipses. They're times of an alignment. Their goal is to remind you of your life's purpose. They bring about fast-paced changes, shifts, shocking revelations, sudden endings, and quick beginnings. They are a realignment to put you back on track where you've veered off. There are 4 eclipses in 2022, and all of them happen on the Taurus-Scorpio axis. If you have personal planets or angles in Taurus and Scorpio, so you need to watch for these eclipses. This is where you can expect major events, changes, or developments. Taurus rules the 3rd house of local activity, neighbors, family, communication, family being siblings and aunts, uncles. Taurus is an earth sign that's ruled by Venus, so earthy, solid, sensual values, being grounded. Both Taurus and Scorpio's energy is fixed. Scorpio rules the 8th house and is a water sign that's fluid, rules sexuality, birth, death, rebirth, transformation, other people's money, like joint finances. All eclipses this year have an aspect to the planet Uranus. This means that you should expect events with even more surprises, twists, and turns, because Uranus is all in their head, thoughts, ideas, shocking, quick, impulsive. This eclipse is exactly conjunct Venus, the goddess of love, and will bring important developments in your relationships with peers and loved ones. And then on October 28th, Jupiter moves back into the independent sign of Aries. To understand this transit is to understand Jupiter. Jupiter is the great teacher, wanting to help you grow in ways that magnify the awareness, good fortune, and opportunity that you have in your life. This energy is about moving you beyond your limits to realize the amount of opportunity that's available to you. While in pioneering, independent, and headstrong Aries, there's an energy for travel and meeting challenges head on. You're going to have the ability to widen your perspectives. When Jupiter is in Aries, you are energized on a very personal level. You'll be focused on yourself as an individual. Aries is a fire sign that rules the head, so your mind and your thoughts, they're going to be on fire. You're going to be ignited and innovative with these ideas and intuition. This is an opportunity to let go of your limits of your past and come up with new solutions for your future, to step into uncharted territory. There will be possibilities to better yourself now than before that you didn't have the expansive insight that Jupiter provides. Jupiter often encourages us to learn from others, But Jupiter in Aries is more about self-teaching, self-awareness, and self-learning. So take the risks, try, succeed, fail, and learn. All of these things are valuable tools for learning and growing. Learn in your own way. Now, during this transit, there can be a danger of becoming so focused on yourself and your own viewpoints, so opinions can run hot and can be impatient for action. This can fan the flames of confrontation socially and politically. Remember the importance of two-way dialogue and leave yourself open to learn from others. Expand your thoughts and embrace the power of what you have control of, the direction of, Aries, of your own life. Be open to opportunities, Jupiter, to solutions and relationships and fortune. Aries, you are the key to your Jupiter big expansive future. And remember, for you, this is about your career. This is about what you're going to be known as. This is your public life. This is where the light is shining on you and your life goals. And then on October 30th, we have Mars, the planet of drive and passion, stationing retrograde. This energy will be back and forth, lasting until January 13th, 2023. Mars in Gemini means your actions speak louder than your words. But when Mars stations retrograde in Gemini, your words can become weapons. They can be used to motivate, seduce, or undermine yourself or others. So use this retrograde period as an opportunity to revise your thinking, your communication patterns that shape your actions. For example, speaking out and telling others about what you plan to do can give you the drive to actually put your thoughts into these actions. Do it. If you find that some of your actions and behaviors have been sabotaging your efforts, now's the time to finally get to the root of the problem. Rewire your mind to move forward so that you can think and act differently in the future. Remember, for you, this is happening in your 12th house. This is your dreams, your intuition, your secrets, your karma, the hidden house. Dive into it to do the work. So if you found this information very informative, you can like and subscribe to hear new content as soon as it's released. Please comment below, as I would love to hear how this energy is manifesting in your life.